A very good morning. My name is William, and this is the API nitrate test kit. The test kit is used to help to maintain and to get a level of the high nitrate that leads to algae growth and poor fish health. In The kit can be used for both freshwater and saltwater aquariums. In the kit, we have a clear tube, which is to collect the sample of freshwater or saltwater. Next, we have the first bottle, which is a test solution for nitrate NO3. Next, we have the second bottle, which is also a test solution for nitrate NO3. Lastly, we have this tool, which is a color gradient to test the nitrate levels of both saltwater and freshwater. And the instruction manual is at the back. Use the API nitrate test kit. First, we take the clear glass tube and we fill it in with a sample of fresh water or salt water all the way up to 5 millimeters. Next, we use the first bottle solution. We have to ensure that we shake it thoroughly before inserting it into the clear tube. And when we insert the first bottle, first test solution bottle, we have to insert it vertically. Okay? And we have to add 10 drops. Next, we have to add in the nitrate NO3 test solution bottle 2. For this one, we have to also shake it thoroughly and also add 10 drops into the clear tube. This is served as a suspension. After that, we have to mix the clear glass tube with both the sample water, test solution 1 and test solution 2 thoroughly until it is, we have to shake it thoroughly for 1 minute until it's evenly mixed. And then lastly, we have to pick whether it's fresh water or salt water, and we have to measure the color gradient and put to which one it is most closest suited to. Good morning. What I have here is the Aqua Check. This is a water quality test strip which has 5 in 1, all within one strip. It is used to test for total chlorine, free chlorine, total hardness, total alkalinity, and pH. Now I will take one and sample it with some sample fresh water that we have collected earlier. First, you take the strip, which has all different 5 types of pads here for testing, and I will now dip it into the sample water. We shall leave it there for 10 seconds and then take it out. Okay. Then dry off excess water. And then what we do is that, as labeled here on the instruction, we must place our thumb finger onto here with this side of the strip on this side, and this is how we measured all the 5 values. For example, for the first bar, we got an orange indication. Then we tried to suit it best to the gradient color, which fits more towards this one. So which tells us that our sample water has a pH of 6.8. Next, we go to the second line, which tests for total alkalinity ppm, which fits towards more in the color gradient of 120. Next, we have a special case where one of the strips have actually been defected, so we'll move on to the next one. Next, we have the test for the free chlorine ppm, which will be 0 due to its following the gradient color. And lastly, we have total chlorine ppm on the end pad, which is also 0 because it's white. And that is all.
Actually, this used for find the depth of the light can pass insert this inside the water in the pond until it can be safe. Then take the measurement of the length of this thing until it's here and write it down. Then insert again this inside until it cannot be seen and measure the length again. Then calculate the both length and take the average length so the average length is the light can be passed through the pond. Today I'm going to explain about the equipment that used to grab the soil. So this is called as grab soiler and it's also an Ekman tracker. And this used to take the soil sample, and using this soil sample we can find the acidity of the soil and we can also find the minerals in the soil underwater. So first we need to take this hook and press the button here. And it's very hard, but we need to put it and like this and let it go. Then the other side, same thing.
Okay, I need you to hold this. Yes.
So now we set up like this. Then we need to enter after this we need to enter this instrument inside water, deep water. Then when it touches the ground of the soil, then
Drop the messenger.
this called messenger. So we will let this go down and hit the button and release the thing both sides so that the soil can be grabbed easily. So now I'm going to let it down, demonstrate the thing. So it sounds heavy. Now the soil is being collected inside here. So it will collect it here, then we can take the sample out. That's all. Today I'm going to explain about this meter. This equipment is called as dissolved oxygen meter. This can calculate the amount of oxygen dissolved in the water. So using this equipment, we can find the dissolved amount of oxygen. So this must be always wet or humid. So we need to have some sponge that wet with the water. And this meter, if you on, it will show it will show the density of the water. Second, it will show the salinity of the water. Third, the percentage of the oxygen dissociate in the water. So this is called DO meter. Water.
This is a water sampler. It functions to collect water from deep. For example, we cannot use a pail, so we need to use this. And to use this, we need to, first of all, we need to fix this here. The first step, and then the second step is to fix it here. And then we will ascend it down into the how deep we want to go. Then to use it, to collect the water, we will drop this thing, and that's it. We get water from different levels, and then we just fill it up and open it. That's the water that we collect. So. This is a dissolved oxygen meter, and this is the instrument manager. the dissolved oxygen. And this is a sample beaker water which we need to fill full to measure the dissolved oxygen inside. So to calibrate it, we need to press calibrate and auto call. After the DO calibration save, we press mode. Then to use, we place it inside this beaker. We must make sure that it is full. That we must fill it up. Then we will flip the switch. We will open it up. Then we will wait until the reading is stable.
Okay, and then it's all.
And that is all.
Spectrophotometer, its function is to determine the water sample specific gravity and salinity. How to use it is, firstly, please drop some sample here, then cover it. Then you can see the lens here to know the specific gravity and salinity. Left side is specific gravity and right side is salinity. This is pH meter. It's used to measure the hydrogen ion activities in liquid state. It can determine the solution either is acidic, alkaline, or neutral solution. To use it, firstly, switch on, press calibration, wait the reading to be stable, is press min and max button. So it's stable, so the reading is 7.36. Distilled water is used to clean the pH electrode after testing every solution. And we will always use pH 4, pH 7 and pH 10 to test the solution. Let's test with the sample of pH 7 is neutral solution. Firstly, insert the pH electrode. So press calibration and press min max. So its reading is 7.09. Okay. So take it out. Here is the photo. Then we test with sample of pH 4. There's acidic solution. Also, insert the pH electrode into the solution. Then press calibration. Lastly, press min max.
Nephelometric turbidity unit, NTU. It has 4 calibration solution. The first one is 0.1 NTU, the second one is 20 NTU, and the third one is 100 NTU, and the fourth one is 800 NTU. To use this machine, firstly you must press power. So this is already on, and we open the cover. We put the lowest NTU unit, 0.1 NTU. We close it and we press and calibrate. Then we press read, and then wait for 60 seconds. After 60 seconds, you can take out the first one, and then you put the second one, 100 NTU, inside. You close, and then you press read, and then wait another 60 seconds. You take the 100 NTU one, and then you put inside. Close the cover, you press read, and then wait another 60 seconds, and then after the 60 seconds, you take out. You put the last one inside. And you close the cover, you press and calibrate. That's all. Thank you. This is multi-parameter. It has many functions. Let me show you. First we press power, so this is on already. And firstly you can measure pH value, salinity,
Okay.
temperature, turbidity, conductivity, dissolved oxygen. And when we use, we want to measure the pH, for example, pH value, we need to use this one. So this thing have a cover. Let me show you the cover. Okay. This is the thing you need to measure the water. For example, pH value. Firstly, you need to take out the cover, and we put this inside the water. And then, for example, if you want to measure the water at a very deep area, so we need to extend the string and put inside. So this is very long. It can measure the water at every layer. My name is Pei Sze. Today I'm going to explain about this spectrophotometer. We have about 4 tech kits here. So, for example, today we are using nitrate as our sample. Normally with this tech spectrophotometer, we will have 2 bottles. One small is for it's blank, and this is act as a controller, and this is for how we put the water sample. So today we will firstly we will store programs, and we will choose nitrate 355N, nitrate 355N, and firstly we put the blank one inside, and then we cover this to block the light. Okay, then we press start, and then we go 0. Okay, then we take out. We put the water sample inside, and this bottle is a little bit long, so we need this because this one can't cover. We need to cover the water and block the light. So we go read. And these are the reading: 0.3 milligram per liter.